I'm BB Christian, and this is the Minecraft Forever World. So today is a momentous day, and I can truly say that without a shadow of a doubt. Now I do have to be quiet because I am doing this very early in the morning, so yeah, there's that for you. Also, it is time we go over the plans for this video. So obviously I mentioned that today was a momentous day, because today we are working on the experience farm, aka the mob grinder. But that's not the only farm we're going to be working on. We're also going to be working on a sugarcane farm. And I think I hit the wrong button. Of course I did. Shoot. And of course, obviously, we are going to be working on things like sugarcane. So obviously we're gonna need a sugarcane farm. Now, however, obviously, yes, we can in fact spawn in sugarcane once we've obtained it per the creative mode rule. Trust me, it is technically a vanilla block, so we can, all we have to do is obtain it, and we are about to, because all we have to do is just acquire it, and I'll explain a little more about the creative rule in just a moment. So if anyone is curious about that, I will leave specific chapters down in below, or you guys can use the little red bar if you guys are interested in having a look at that. And now that's finished. So now we can just go ahead and head on back. Let's get us some paper. And now all we have to do is use the 4 birch here, and we have ourselves a cartography table right over here for now. But now I think it's time we went ahead and got started on the mob farm. But first we need to find a place for said mob farm. And fortunately I may already have a solution on that. And here we are. It's not too far from the house. And you guys might recognize this as spawn. Yes, you guys can see it right there in the distance. But yeah, anyway, this is where we're going to be setting up our industry. So we're going to need to do a lot of terraforming. So, because we're going to need to get in a lot of flat land. So, anyway, I think we should be ready to go. So, I'm not going to bore you guys with a full-on time-lapse of me terraforming this whole area. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a little editing magic in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Alright. And as you can see, we have a lot, and I do repeat, a lot of land. So there are 2 types of industry that I'm after. The first one being our mob farm, which we're gonna do immediately. And then we have our sugarcane farm that we gotta get started on. But anyway, so first off, whilst I get everything prepped up, we're going to go right into the explanation, and then immediately after the explanation of the creative mode rule, we're going to go ahead and immediately head right into the time lapse. Anyway, editing me, take it away. Hello there, future edit BB Christian here. I'd like to go ahead and give an explanation of what normal creative mode use looks like. So there's only one rule in particular I need to follow. I'm only allowed to use any vanilla blocks that I've earned, either by acquiring it or by discovering it in my travels. Now, there is actually a few ways I can earn something, some of which are exclusive to different types of vanilla items, which leads me to addressing the main elephant in the room, the ore system. So here's how it works. In order for me to earn an ore, all I have to do is acquire the ore item. Once I acquired the ore item, the ore and its respective ore block to which the ore was acquired will both at the same time become available in creative mode. Common blocks such as wood, stone, sugarcane, crops, and meat, which can be acquired via passive mobs, farming, and or woodcutting or mining. The way those are earned is through acquisition, meaning I need to acquire the material or one block of said material before I can use it in creative mode. Same goes for craftable materials such as redstone components, functional blocks, and decorative blocks. My philosophy when it comes to common blocks is, if they can be found in the overworld or crafted in a crafting table, then you earn them through acquisition. But if you find an ore, acquire its ore or raw ingot, and both the ore block and its respective ore belong to you. Anyway, now that I finally got that explanation out of the way, I believe it's time that I got you guys into that time lapse, so I won't keep you guys. Please enjoy the time lapse. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and boy, would you look at this. What a farm, my friends. Yes, we have probably one of the largest farms in probably one of the largest Minecraft farms probably in history. And the good news is that we actually did add a few details and whatnot. So all we need to do is wait for the mobs to spawn, which hopefully isn't for too much. Hopefully we don't have to wait for too much longer. So anyway, I think it's time we go ahead and we work on the map art. Now all we have to do is get ourselves a map, which shouldn't take us too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop over there right now. Now, first of all, I know a lot of you guys are going to probably think this to be a bit controversial. Wait a minute. Is that off kilter? Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I was looking at it the wrong way. Come on, BB Christian, get your head out of the gutter. Anyway, let's go ahead and get us a map started. And all we need... Wait, how do you make a map? Hold on. Oh, an empty map. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Oh, you need to craft an empty map. Okay, so you need a compass. So you're gonna need a compass, and in order to make a compass... In order to make a compass, you need redstone and iron, actually, which is exactly what I do have. Just need to go and get it. We can craft up everything we need. Okay. Set that there. And we have ourselves a compass. And boom. Okay, there we go. So I do have something in mind. I do have to get them in real quick. Okay. I shall return in a bit once I've gotten our first image in here. Okie dokie, everyone, we are back, and we now have some actual map art in the bedroom, in the house now, and I think it's probably some of the best areas to have map art, just places that don't have actual art on them right now. So, as you can see, we actually do have some map art. This actually is custom right here. This is actually completely custom. I actually made all this myself. I used a Photopea for this one, so this is completely custom. Now, on the other hand, this art was actually made by the following creator up on the screen. Hold on. Okay, now I can place them up there. But yeah, this specific art piece right here was made by the following creator up there on your screen. So special shout out to him. This specific piece of work, actually I don't think it was this piece of work, but I think it was something, I think it was a few pieces here. But I think actually it was this one, and I think the one in here that was made by ForHexed, by a creator by the name of ForHexed. This fantasy piece was made by Artificial Hub. Now, I do actually want to apologize about the distractions. I understand that you guys are probably not in the mood to be seeing me probably get distracted all the time. And that takes care of that. And now we have observers. We're going to go ahead and begin the process of building our sugarcane farm. Okie dokie, everyone, we are back, and as you can see, everything is running as it should, and also this is now running as it should, as you can see. We now can get all kinds of bones. We got a bow now. So now we can now shoot creepers right in the gullet. Okie dokie, everyone. That will be it for this episode. In the next episode, and I say this without a shadow of a doubt, in the next episode, we will be attempting to find an amethyst geode, a trial chamber, and I say this without a shadow of a doubt, we will be attempting to also find Endermen. I do happen to recall there are other ways of getting Ender Pearls, so we're gonna also, if we can't find any Endermen, we're gonna also do we're gonna also in the next episode do piglin trading, because they do actually offer fire resistance potions, so we're gonna try out the piglin trading. we're also gonna raid a bastion. We're gonna raid a bastion and see if we can perhaps find one of those upgrade templates for netherite. I do want to. Now, the reason I want to find that first is because I want to earn it. Because once I've earned it, obviously, like everything else, I'll be able to have it available available at the ready at any time. Anyway, without further ado, I have been BB Christian. Thank you guys all so much for joining me. And if you guys do like this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And with that being said, thank you for watching. God bless. Stay safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.